Arata Kazaki is a 27-year-old NEET who is unable to find stable work after leaving his previous employer within the first 3 months. One night after drinking with some friends, he gets called by his mother who tells him she will no longer be sending him money and he should learn to support himself. This is where he is approached by Ryo Yoke, who offers Arata the opportunity to change his life for the better. He offers him participation in the ReLife project. The company wants him to go back to high school for 1 year, and in return they will pay all his expenses for the duration of the experiment and recommend him for a job in the company after it is over. Arata accepts and soon learns ReLife involves him taking a medicine that will make him look younger. Arata awakens the next day to find that his appearance has reverted to that of a 17-year-old. Panicked and shocked that the story about the pill was actually true, he receives a phone call from Ryo, who tells him he's outside his door. He lets him in and tells Arata what he needs to know about the ReLife experiment and warns him that everyone he comes into contact with during the experiment will have their memories of him erased after the year ends. He agrees to the conditions and signs the contract. Arata, who has been assigned to class 3 of third-year students, makes his way to the classroom following the instructions Ryo gave him and finds himself a seat, but to his surprise, the young-looking Ryo walks into the classroom wearing the school uniform and apparently a student in the same class. Before he can question Ryo, the teacher walks in, his classmates begin introducing themselves and learns Ryo was actually in the same class the previous year as well. A girl named Chizuru Hashiro introduces herself. He hears other students whispering that she has been consistently ranked the best performing student in their year. The girl next to him introduces herself as Rina Karyu, who is part of the volleyball team, while the guy sitting in front of him is called Kazuomi Oga. Another girl from a nearby desk, Ananoya, tells him she is a transfer student too, so they should get along. Mizumatsu informs the class that they will be doing a test, causing him to panic. Arata realizes it had not even occurred to him to bring his pencil case with him. Mizumatsu notices him agonizing over what to do about the situation, and as he is still holding his bag in his hands looking for his pencil case, she decides to do a bag check. She finds a pack of cigarettes. He initially shrugs off her asking about them like it is nothing special, but when he finally realizes the problem, he panics and tries to explain that it is just a habit of his. While the students have been watching the scene unfold in quiet disbelief, Mizumatsu tells Arata to come see her after school. He realizes that he still does not have a pencil and is too embarrassed to ask the teacher. Luckily for him, Rina, the girl sitting next to him, understands what is going on and passes him a pencil. Arata thanks Rina for her help earlier. Kazuomi explains that the reason they have tests on the first day of school is that the highest scoring boy and girl in the class are chosen to be class representatives for the semester, and Rina has won the honor almost every time until Chizuru Hashiro, the top student in the school, joined the class. Arata, exhausted from the test, begins to head home, but is stopped by Mizumatsu because of the cigarette incident. Mizumatsu scolds Arata in the staff room, telling him to stop smoking now, or he'll regret it as an adult. Arata asks about her age and finds out she'll be 25. He tells her he respects her for taking her job so seriously at her age. Arata's comment makes her happy as her age is usually a reason for others to look down on her. She then asks him to write an apology letter, ending the discussion. An exhausted Arata leaves the school, where Ryo is waiting for him. He questions Ryo if he really is an adult or a high school student. Ryo explains that he is an adult and that he took the same pill as Arata did, as it is necessary for him to observe Arata in school in order for him to be able to report on his progress in the experiment. He then explains to Arata that ReLife is an opportunity for him to relive his youth in an attempt to change his current self.